piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get
It's more like get poor with one piece. Get broke with one piece. Spend all your money on one piece. That's more correct. Why hello there. Gank that. And to you millions of other people watching all around the world, thank you for joining me for a I didn't put this in the title, but this will be a quick stream. I got very tired just like 5 minutes ago, not even kidding. Like I was fine, and then I tried to start on I organized some of these cards, and that's probably why I got fucking tired, but I was alphabetizing some of these cards so I can scan them in, because they have just been sitting here for too long. And I was trying to do that, and I just got in reverse alphabetical order. I got to the S's, so didn't get through that many. And I was like, I need to hurry up and stream because I'm tired. And again, it just hit me. So I got through that many. I was at a tournament tonight. I played with Koala again. I had made some changes to it, some minor changes to it, because I saw a video and I was like, oh man, that looks cool. I want to try that. So I tried it and it was not cool. It was not cool at all. But it's actually very funny. Like, Koala has typically done very well. But it's just very minor things and small changes and small details that happen throughout the game, like change how the game goes, right? So it's just one of those things. I know I played my music yesterday. It just didn't start for some reason. Playback failed. Why is playback failing? Do I have to delete you? App Pretzel Rocks. Okay, well this shit is not playing for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I'll try something else. You know what? It'll be a quick stream anyway, so I'm just gonna go without the music. That's fine. The background music, but it's gonna start playing. I already know it. Hello, MFer. Yes. But yeah, it's just one of those things where the games were just so close. Like things kind of I should have beat the first person, but you know, whoever wins is the one who should have won. But triggers are absolutely insane. I was going for the game. They had one life left, and they hit a trigger that let them play a blocker. And that ended up, you know, and I only had one swing left, so I could not win the game on that turn. I couldn't win because they played a blocker. If they hadn't been able to play that blocker, then I would have won. So, it is what it is. And then the next game, after you lose the first game, it really doesn't fucking matter. I'm not gonna lie. It's just kind of like, okay, well, I'm just here to buy the packs at the end, type of a deal. Like it's still fun to play. Don't get me wrong. It's still fun to play. But yeah, it was just so very like getting their. They got their last trigger. If they wouldn't have got the last trigger, I win that game, and then you know who knows what would have happened game number 2. I did win my game number 3, but again, after losing the very first game, it just God, that shit just fucking sucks losing the first game. Like if I'm gonna lose the game, I want to lose the second game, or I'd even prefer to lose in the third round because like it gives you more. It gives you more to like chase, but when you lose in the first round, it's like, man, it's fucking my day is over. Again, it's still fun to play, and the koala deck that I had some changes in it, and so it was nice to kind of play around with that, but it didn't work like I wanted it to. But sometimes you have days like that. It is what it is. It's fine. Was able to buy some packs. I got my box of Riftbound that they had for me, which was cool too. Yeah. So, oh, got my bag of stuff. Like feel like Santa Claus. Put everything in my backpack. Ooh, Riftbound box. And so this place, what they've started to do. Oops, here's a pack and a lint roller from my daughter's birthday party. So what they're doing is they're unsealing the boxes, right? Because people are trying to resell the boxes or whatever. Obviously, scalpers suck, but and when I mean scalpers, because I have some stuff that I'm going to resell at some point, right? But it's not like just buying and immediately reselling. You know what I'm saying? Like that's scalperism to me. You know, they're buying it and the main purpose is to immediately sell it for the quick flip, the quick turnaround. Me, I'm collecting mine, and eventually will I sell them? Probably. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, I am actually, you know, opening the packs. I'm not just doing it to sell the fucking shit. But like it's not a big deal because I plan on opening the majority of my boxes anyways, and so this box is just, you know, unsealed. They unseal it right then and there in front of you, so it's not like, hold on, what the fuck kind of box are you giving me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can get the box sealed if you want to, but you have to pay an extra $60 to get the box sealed. So they'll still sell it to you sealed if you want it, but they'll sell it to you for $60 more. I also went to my other shop, got 2 more boxes from them. So yeah, I got 3 boxes of Spiritforged today. So I'll open a couple of those. Again, like I said, I'm fucking tired, so I just need to I need to do a quick stream. Quick-ish stream. So yeah, I'm not gonna. Yes, you got to pay extra for a sealed box. Yeah, to help prevent. Yep, you got it. We're on the same wavelength now, because again, people are just coming in, buying it for, especially the shops that are selling for MSRP. This place will sell for MSRP $120. That's what I got this box for, $120. The other shop that I've been buying my boxes from charges $180. They don't have that option to buy the boxes for less. This shop is dope. They sell for MSRP. They're doing it for their their community, their clientele, and it's nice and I like it. But again, to help try and prevent the scalping, they will sell you a box that's sealed, but you're gonna pay $60 more for it. So, and that's what I pay at the other place. And I don't know if the other place will let me, buy them for less if I get them unsealed, but whatever. I got like fucking. This is box like number 9. Yeah, this is box number 9 that I bought. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to buy a ton more boxes, but I might have to if this might turn into a fucking Riftbound mainly stream, or a mainly Riftbound stream, because it's just hard to get it's hard to get One Piece shit right now. It's like there's nowhere I can get it, right? So it's fucking impossible. I do have a box over there. I might open a fucking might open a box of OP12 tomorrow, because it's Boxing Day. You know what? No, I'm gonna open this box tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do. This box is already open. Maybe I'll open. I did say I'll open some Riftbound, so I have to open some Riftbound to not be a fucking, not to be bait. But I did buy, obviously Tuesdays again. I buy buy the packs that they let you buy. So, and oh shit, where's my OP14? And we get OP14 because after the tournament they give you the prizing, and you get 1 pack per win. You get a bonus pack for 0-3, and you get a bonus pack for 3-0, right? So essentially, when you go 0-3, you still get a pack, right? But then when you win 1 game, you win 1 pack still. When you win 2, you get 2 packs. When you go 3-0, you get 3 packs plus the bonus pack, so you get 4 packs. So we're gonna open all 3 OP14. We're going to, oops, I clicked on something. To get rich with One Piece. I did. We're gonna open this tournament pack as well, which they give us at every tournament. Yeah, so we'll see what we get in there. We'll open 2 packs of Riftbound. That's what we'll do. We'll open 2 of them. Let me think. You know what? I lied. If you watch this stream for the Riftbound today, or if you're watching the replay of it or whatever, we're not going to open Riftbound today. I'm sorry. I do have a deck, Fiora deck. You know what? Let me think. I want the stream to be quick. I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking too hard, and I need to fucking go to bed. All right, so we got a couple of things here. We do. Let me get everything situated. All right, there we go. That's a meatball, that's a spicy, all that the fun stuff. Okay, so yeah, we have quite a few packs here. We'll see what we get. I'm not gonna open this because I'm gonna open this box of Riftbound tomorrow. That'll be our Boxing Day tomorrow. We will open that. Damn. Today is just a sloppy day. I apologize, y'all. I'm being sloppy right now, and I do not like it, but such is life, right? So, please bear with me. Yeah, I will open that box tomorrow. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to go ahead and just open a box of the champion deck, because again they have a box in there or a pack in there. I can open that, and that'll, I'll technically have opened a couple of Riftbound things. So we'll still think about that. I I got cards strewn all over the place because I was again trying to sort them. Well, they are sorted now, but then I was trying to scan them, but I didn't, because I got a third of the way through and I was tired of doing that. So, I'm gonna try and get them a bit out of the way. I think I'm smart enough to figure this out tomorrow. Sometimes I try and think of like, what am I gonna think of when I look at this tomorrow? I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna be like, am I gonna be able to figure out what the hell I was doing? And I think so. I think I will be able to figure this out when I actually have some time to do this tomorrow. All right, so let's jump into some boosters. Alrighty. Koi Bear, who the fuck is that? The fuck is Koi Bear? Bro, you're not even Chinese. Why do Asians all celebrate Chinese New Year? I'm sure I know that you've celebrated Chinese New Year in the past, but I don't know if I've ever asked that. Okay, so we have some packs of OP 12. We're gonna open, excuse me, OP 14. We'll open all of those. Then we will open a couple more packs. Maybe we'll do 5. We might do 5 packs today because like I said, I'm fucking tired. So we'll open OP 12, OP 14, and then we'll go from there. Uncultured, hey, you said it, not me, bro. I happen to respect the Chinese culture, but apparently you don't. All right, so first pack, we're gonna go ahead and open. Man, I'm really sad my music isn't playing. What is going on? I think I'll have to restart my Streamlabs. Yeah, it's still loading. Yep, it's being weird. That's okay. We like it weird. Okay. All right, dump that card all up. That's cool. Baby 5. Wah wah. We had enough baby 5s. We have opened quite a few of those. All right, so OP 12. What do we have here? We're gonna open both of the OP 12s first, just so we can get them out of the way, because I don't want to have a chance of there being a leader pack as the final card. So, all right, Jewelry Bonnie, and I get to sort these. You know what? I'm gonna sort these while I'm. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, I already scanned this one. Oh well. Scan this one too. Scan all the way up to S. Poker. Fool Body. Hina. Emporio Ivanikov. Hair removal face. Damn. Vinsmoke Sora and a baby 5. Man, it's baby 5 theme today. Lots of baby 5s. You know what? I can figure that out. It's sorted enough. It's close enough to where it needs to be. All right. Did we get another leader pack? We did not. Django. Betty. Yeah, I said I was going to do that, but I need to get through these. 2 sword style. Crocus. Kawamatsu. Zeph. Shanks. Oh, we got a hit, didn't we? Hell yeah. Hell motherfucking yeah. We got this alt Kuzan. Kuzan is supposed to be very good here in the near future. He's getting some support. People are really liking Kuzan. I'm sorry, it's hard to see. Yeah, that's a little bit better. There we go. So yeah, Kuzan, very, very good card. Hold on, wait a minute. What is this? 6 cost. I didn't realize he had this effect. Hold on. Let me read this. Let me read this Kuzan. So 6 cost, 8,000 power. If you have 5 or more cards in your hand, this character gains +1 cost. So it goes up to 7, huh? I did not realize he had that. But his on play is what everybody loves. You may trash 1 card from your hand. Up to 1 of your opponent's characters cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. That is crazy. Any size character, any cost. There's no limit. He's like Master P, no limit. But yeah, we got a okay. All right, very first card we got a hit. Now I do have those. I do have a Kuzan already, but again, I do like getting the duplicates because it lets me sell the other ones without me feeling bad about it. So I'll have one, right? Speaking of that, I think I need to, I don't know. I'm gonna look into. I'm probably not gonna do it anytime soon, but some of those cards that I got, obviously the duplicates, right? Like the alt art for the leader Zoro, and then maybe one of the special print Zoro Juros. But I have a lot of faith in the Zoro Juros. I think it can get up to much higher. Right now it's selling for I think I saw one for 600. But I don't know if I want to. Maybe I'll wait till it gets to 6,000 or something. Something small. Absalom, Monkey D. Luffy. All right. OP14 pack number 2. Yeah, OP14 is just so hard to get. And I was at the shop today. At the shop that I have been going to for the past couple of days. The one that sells the one I've been buying a lot of the Riftbound from. And I told you yesterday that they're selling the boxes of OP14 for $250, and I said I wasn't gonna pay that for those. And so I was there today, and I basically said that to him. I was like, "Are they still $250?" Because the prices change every day. Sometimes, like not every day, because they haven't changed for these things. But anyways, I asked him. I asked him. He said it was $250, and I was like, I'll have to wait. I'll just have to wait till it comes down here soon or whatever. And he was like, well, we only got 4 of them left. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess people are buying them. So they're probably not gonna come down. If people are buying them for $250, there's no reason for that you would do that. But yeah, I just can't do $250. I think there's a pretty good chance tomorrow's Wednesday. Friday, EBO3 comes out. Super excited about it. But typically like Wednesdays, if we're lucky, but usually Thursdays. So sometimes Wednesdays, usually Thursdays, we get an email back or we hear back from whatever shop that we pre-ordered from if we actually are going to be able to get, if they have an allocation to be able to, fulfill our order. So I talked to the shop today. They said that it's very likely that they'll be able to get a box of EBO3. And then I'm hoping I can just, scrounge up some boxes. Like I want 20 boxes of EBO3 if I can get 20 boxes. So I'm going to try my best to get as many as I can. I don't think 20 is realistic. Like if I can realistically get 10, I would be absolutely pumped with 10. But if I can get more than that, that would be great. Zoro. All right, what we got? Last pack, potentially. I'm kind of, my head's still hurting a little bit, but I'm in the zone. Jewelry Bonnie, Chaka and Pell, Salamander, Rock Lobster. All right, Flame Dragon Torch. For half a second, I thought that this was the alt art. Well, I don't know. I don't think this card has an alt art, but this was an alt art card. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't even the last card. What the hell? All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, Mr. 3. It's actually funny because I don't have many of these Mr. 3s. So this isn't that bad of a card. It's just a rare, so it's not really a hit or anything. But I don't even think I have a play set of him yet. So very nice. Especially it's weird with that being a rare. So, but it do be like that sometimes. We did hit that Kuzan, which was fire. Let's open the other 12s just to kind of get the 12s out of the way. And then we'll probably, we'll see. And then we'll see where we are at that point. So I'm going to open more 12s. I'm really risking it here because we can't open leader packs as the last pack. So hopefully we don't. Shiki, Karasu, Buggy, Full Body. That's what they call me. I'm full of body. I think that's a good thing. I believe it's a good thing. A brochette blow. Crocus. Boy just chilling with Laboon in the background. They got the Jolly Roger of the Straw Hats hanging out on them. All right, Crocus, Calgara, Monkey D. Garp. Funny enough, I don't know if Koi Bear is still here, but he was in town visiting me 2 weeks ago. And, well, he wasn't visiting me because he doesn't come to visit me. He comes to visit his other friends. And whenever we're lucky enough, we are graced with his presence. But he was here, long story short. And we were hanging out. And I've been I think this is kind of a loophole in my rule that I have where I don't open packs off stream. But the loophole is I'll have other people open them for me. And it honestly, if I'm being 100% genuine with you, it really isn't a loophole, right? It's not that because I will open packs if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I will, and that will happen eventually. I will open packs off stream again, but this has really helped me, putting that stipulation on there has really helped me to stream more frequently, right? Because before I was like, I don't have any motivation to stream, blah, blah, blah. And now that I stream only when I open packs, when I want to open packs, I'm like, okay, well, you got to fucking stream, right? So it genuinely isn't it isn't a loophole, but I think it is really cool to like involve the people in my life with doing these things. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really cool. Like I had my daughter, it was her birthday the other day. And on her birthday, I had her open a pack for me. You know what I'm saying? We ain't get shit. But, it's a cool thing because, one time somebody's going to open one and they're going to fucking get a hit and it's going to be pretty cool and maybe they'll get into it or whatever. But anyways, long story short, Koi Bear did open, he did open a pack for me. And he hit the Monkey D Garp, right? So that's why I was bringing up the story because I just opened that Monkey D Garp. He hit one too, and he was like, he doesn't know, about the cards or anything like that, but he was like, "Oh man, is that a hit? That looks like a really good card. That's a really dope card." And then, I had to break the news to him. I was like, "Nah, bro, that card sucks. No one wants that card. No one loves you, card. Go home. We don't want to play with you anymore, card." No, but I thought it was really cool. And then I had another friend, and it's funny because I was like, in preparation for that, like I bring packs. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have them open these packs or whatever. Well, he opened a pack, and then another one of my friends came out too and let him open a pack. So, but no, I thought it was pretty fun. It's pretty fun to let people open the packs or whatever. Like my brother actually has come over here before and opened an alt art Lilith, which is a banger card. So that was really cool. What is this? OP12, yeah. Giko Maru. Koshiru. Kazuki Odin. Pudding and drumroll. Draco Mihawk. This card is actually funny because I was hoarding that card, right? Because I sell my bulk and stuff like that. And there are some cards where I'm like, I think this card is so good, I don't want to sell it for 50 cents, right? I don't want to sell it for, because a lot of times, you know, even the super rares that don't aren't really in the meta right now go for very low amounts, right? They'll go for 50 cents and less a lot of times. But there are some cards where I'm just like, I think that this card is going to be so good, I'm gonna wait, right? I don't want to sell it for 50 cents. I don't want to sell it for $1, blah blah blah, because I think the card has the potential to be very, very good. Dracula Mihawk. This Dracula Mihawk is not one of those cards. Okay, this card, it was blatantly good. It wasn't one of the ones where I was just like, oh, this is one of the low key ones that I think has potential. This one is just massively good from the jump, and people, it was shown in its price. Like it was like sitting at $11, $12 for a very, very long time. Right, this came out in OP12, which was back in like when the hell did OP12 come out? Like September, maybe August or September. No, it had to be August because OP12 came out, and I went to that fest in August. I went to that card fest in August, so it was in August at some point that OP12 was released, and this card was selling. I mean, you know how it starts out at like $20, and it kind of works its way down. So this was like the boa, the super rare boa of the of OP12. And I was hoarding it. I was like, I'm not going to sell this card. I think it has potential to do really well, blah blah blah. It's always going to be good. So it's an 8 cost, 8,000 power blocker with the effect on play, set up to 4 Dawn cards as active. Then you cannot play character cards with a base cost of 7 or more during this turn, which is crazy because on your 10 Dawn turn, you can play this 8 cost Dracula Mihawk, and then you can play another 4 cost um, and then you can play another 4 cost, or shit, a 6 cost character, right? Because you're gonna restand 4, and then you have the 2 left over. So I just look at this card and I'm like, this card will always be $10 at least. You know what I'm saying? And then especially with when OP13 was kind of dwindling down, and OP14 was about to come out, Draco Mihawk is a leader, is a green leader in OP14. So I'm like, okay, Mihawk is going to use Mihawk. It's a no-brainer. It's obviously going to use this card, and it's going to be so good in it, right? And it just does not get played in Mihawk. And it's down to like $1 now. So I'm just like, damn it. It's one of those things where you try and, you know, outsmart the market, and I don't want to say I get burned because it is a market and it can easily go up. But I think it's an amazing card. It will be a very good card for a very long time, and I think it has, you know, the potential to go up. And so I don't know what I want to do with those. I don't know if I want to put a couple of them out there, if I just want to keep holding on to them till they get back up to maybe $5 and try and sell them at that point. But we are going to open an OP 10. This is Royal Blood. So open this and then we will call it because I need to go lay down. See what we get. 10-layer Igloo, Usopp, Brook. Alright, not a leader pack. Cool. Alright, let's see what we get. What do we get? Ooh, Tony Chopper. This card was super popular. I mean, it's a great card. 4 cost, 4,000 power, 2k counter with blocker, but opponent's turn, this character gains plus 2,000 power. So it's a 4 cost, 6,000 power blocker with 2k counter. Like, this card is so good. It is amazing. Alright, and then we get a fucking hit. Let's go. Ooh, we get the Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy D. Monkey. Very nice, very nice. So this is the secret rare, one of the secret rares from OP10. And we pulled, I think we pulled a Rayleigh yesterday. Yeah, I think yesterday we pulled a Silver's Rayleigh. I didn't think we were going to have much luck today because we had quite a few things yesterday. But yeah, today we actually hit, or yesterday we hit the Silver's Rayleigh, which is in... Silver's Rayleigh is 10 or is it 8? No, Silver's Rayleigh is the secret rare from 8. Yeah, my bad, my bad. But we did pull a secret rare Rayleigh yesterday, and then today we hit the Monkey D. Luffy secret rare. So this is a 6 cost, 7,000 power. This one is increasing in popularity, by the way. So 6 cost, 7,000 power, 1K counter. I love that. Once per turn, this character cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. Which sometimes I find it really weird how they do things, right? Because a lot of times we'll see like once per turn. Like this is how they do once per turn, right? And not even, it doesn't even have to say the activate main, right? That just happens to be on this card, but we can see this. Oops, we can see this on like cards where it just says once per turn, right? So that's not anything new, but the fact that this just says once per turn and its effect instead of having that once per turn keyword, right, is very, very strange to me. But anyways, once per turn, this character cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. Okay. And when attacking, you may place 3 cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. This card was a card that I tried to implement a whole deck around. Well, actually, it was around the Nico Robin, the secret rare or the super rare Nico Robin. On play, trash a card from your hand. Your opponent has to trash 2 or more, or excuse me, has to trash 2 if they have 5 or more cards in their hand. So I was trying to build like a hand rip deck. This card was involved in it, but I don't know. This card isn't that good of a card, right? I think they Bandai will eventually like make this card good, like they typically do. They typically will go back and not all the time, but they'll go back and they'll say, okay, well, we need to put some support around this deck or blah blah blah. So in Dressrosa, this card is very good because your Dressrosa type characters can attack on the turn that they were played. So that's very dope. But I don't know, this card just didn't work for whatever reason. But whatever. I digress. This was what? OP10. Where you be, OP10? Where you be? There we go. Oh, I forgot I got some more OP12 right here that I need to sort. Whoops. Okay. All right, so we're going to take a look at the hits today. Kuzan. And then we got the art for the Kuzan. Then we got the Monkey D. Luffy secret rare. So, not too bad. Not too bad, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, that will be it. Told you today was a quickie. I just need to go to bed. And tomorrow will be Boxing Day. We'll be opening this box of Riftbound Spiritforged. We'll be opening that tomorrow. Hopefully we get some good shit. And until then, I appreciate you guys. I will see you tomorrow.